Welcome, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in for this readout. We're going to use the Seven Energies Oracle deck. It was kind of calling to me, along with the Gilded Tarot. I can't seem to shake the Gilded Tarot today. It's full of messages and just wants to sing for us. So let's see what the Seven Energies Oracle deck has for the collective. What does the collective need to hear? Are they going through something right now? What are they going through? What do they need to hear for a message? Spirit of gratitude. Acceptance for something. Accepting something to find harmony and balance again. What is it though? What is it? What's going on? We're healing. We're healing from something. That's what that broken open speaks to. It's like this. It's like having our heart broken. It's like grieving. What is going on? Ears open. It's like, I see the word spirit in my mind. So there might be, this might be people who you love, who have passed, trying to bring messages forward, trying to give guidance. This could be signs from the universe, from a higher power as well. I feel like we're like looking for guidance. We're like looking within. Sacred reference. A spirit of gratitude. It does represent sort of being grateful for not just all the beautiful qualities that you possess yourself, but for the blessings that you do have in your life too. Being able to recognize those blessings, which can be really hard when you're going through a really rough time. Sometimes it is so hard to sort of look past whatever emotional stuff is going on, and hurt and grief and loss, to be able to see the positivity around you. I feel like it's there. And there's like this need for acceptance for something that happened in the past. And I feel like there's messages that are trying to come through too. We're going to see what the Gilded Tarot has to say. This is like choosing a path too. I feel like there's some sort of a choice here that you're looking for guidance from. I feel like this King of Cups can be indicative of somebody who is a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Sometimes, most often than not, Cups is indicative of emotion. So he's like the king of emotion. He can be, when he's good, somebody who's emotionally supportive. He can be somebody who's very creative as well. I get pulled back to ears wide open. And this Knight of Cups, which is like an emotional victory. I feel like somebody's trying to guide you. Somebody's trying to guide you to help you find happiness, to relieve some of these burdens. Somebody is trying to guide you. And this is with this ears wide open. That's where that's coming from. So we had the Five of Swords come out, but we had it come out, well, sideways. So this card could go either way. This Five of Swords can represent selfish or short-won victories. I feel like it's speaking to staying in the state that we're in, not being able to hear the messages from spirit, not being able to find acceptance and balance, to choose that path of acceptance and balance, to find happiness within ourselves. It's like robbing ourselves from happiness. And it's not like it's intentional, but it's like the emotions are so strong that the potential is there to continue on this way, because there is so much hurt that we're dealing with right now. We also have Judgment, like karma, getting back what you put out into the world. And that's why the cards are speaking about this sort of moving forward in a healing way, finding acceptance, and counting the blessings that you do have, and looking at the positivity in your life. This is what's going to change your fortunes. It's all in that. It's all in what you're putting out into the world. You have the power to change your own fortunes, to spin that wheel of fortune for yourself. There's a whole lot of conflict here. It's like you're still dealing with the conflict. Is this outside conflict with other people? Or is this inner? This is outside conflict. You're dealing with a conflict with somebody else. This is part of the choice. This is like accepting something that something is Is it like it's always going to be a fight? Like, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? That's what comes to my mind. Thank you, Dr. Phil. Like, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy in this situation? I feel like the other side of this, another energy, will keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Like, they don't see a way of even give and take. They don't see a way of balance. So this now becomes more about what do you want? What do you want? How do you want to live your life? And what sort of a happiness do you want? Is this, because I don't know that this is like a connection and even give and take with another energy. I don't feel another energy very strongly either. It's like, I know it exists. I know it's there. I can tell that from the cards. But I don't feel a secondary energy strongly coming through. So there's like, I almost wonder if there's a level of emotional detachment for you already. Yeah, this might be a time of sort of building your own independence and finding happiness within yourself with this Nine of Pentacles. That's usually what she speaks to for me. That is what she's meaning in this read. This is like yourself. This is like not robbing yourself of happiness by trying to hang on to something with a death grip, by trying to be this like a right fighter, you know, like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? I don't feel like you get to be both in this situation. I'm sorry, guys. That's where almost everybody clicked off the video and was like, fuck you, Desiree. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell you what the cards say. So this Ten of Cups, this is like this abundance in the home life. This is like this happily ever after. This is like what you're wanting. This is what you wish this could be. And the Emperor. I see the word future when I look at Emperor. And I do feel he's tied to the Ten of Cups. This is somebody you haven't met yet. He is speaking to a person's energy. He's somebody that embodies what you're actually looking for and what you value. Somebody who you're not going to have all of this crazy bullshit with, because they're matured and they're elevated beyond that. They're evolved past whatever this is. This current energy that you're dealing with is a very low vibrational energy too, which is why I'm really having a tough time picking up on it. It's not somebody that you're going to get this with. That energy is not this energy. This Emperor, this is strength, this is power, this is confidence, this is success. This is somebody who is a Nine of Pentacles in their own right, that they can find that happiness, that abundance within themselves, and to be able to come together, you can find it together. This is not the same energy that you're dealing with. This is like a future energy. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is like healing. It's like a time for healing. The Hierophant. See, and this is what's coming in the future too. This is like after a period of healing, because this person does not exist in your life right now. This person is in your future for you to meet, and after a period of healing and rest and finding your own Nine of Pentacles within yourself, this is when the two of you can find each other and create an equal partnership of give and take. And I do feel that there is the potential for marriage in this future relationship. This is a deep traditional commitment because you guys both share the same values. Whoever this is that you're with. Now it is what it is. This acceptance card is coming in. This chaos, this conflict, this fighting. That person is not an energy that you can build these things with. For whatever reason, they might just not have evolved to the point where this is something that they're capable of giving, they're capable of taking part in. But that person is not going to get you what you need. There is another situation out there in your future. Once your healing is done, there will be space for this Emperor to come into your life. I do feel like a new perspective on everything that's going on is actually going to help you to take back control as well. And I do feel like it directly ties into this tarot read and what you're hearing now. It's sort of like a new way of looking at things, a new way of thinking about things. And it might take you a few days, for those of you who this read does resonate with, to be able to sort of mull this over and really drink it in, let it settle. And I do feel like it's going to change the way that you're thinking about things. And it's going to give you the power to take back control, to be able to make a choice in this decision, because I feel like you're kind of at a crossroads here. It's like, it's heartbreaking to walk away from something, and because you have this idea of what you thought that it could be and what you hoped that it would be. So to be able to actually pull the plug on that and walk away is very heartbreaking. And you're very much struggling with that. You're like, well, is it going to get better? What if it gets better? What if I walk away before it gets better? And then I fuck myself out of this big love. But I feel what's really going on here is there's a need for understanding for it is what it is. Recognizing it for what it is, recognizing that person for who they are, and recognizing how the two of you come together and sort of what it creates. And it is this chaos and this conflict. And it's because this other side of things isn't an emperor. This other side of things isn't somebody who shares these kind of solid values, these solid traditional values that you hold dear. So you're never going to get the end result that you want with this person, because this person just isn't suited to that. The person who is, this emperor, is still out there in your future, waiting for you to come across them, waiting to meet you. But that can't happen until there's acceptance and moving forward and moving on and finding healing. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. I hope that brought some kind of clarity to something that you guys are going through. Like I said, for those of you who this read resonates with, this is going to resonate strongly. It might take a few days for it to really sink in and change that perspective, but I do feel like this is going to help you guys in finding your way and moving forward and finding balance again. Alrighty everyone, have a great rest of your day. Take care.